a bit closer to home, do you think Newcastle United will stay up? And what do you think the root of the problem is?
I think,
and Steve Bruce.
Straightforward.
I think we'll get a freak result out of somewhere, and that'll be the points we need to stay up. But I think it doesn't look like we can score. Yeah. Like, we don't actually seem like we've got a goal scorer now that Callum Wilson's injured. It's really that was kind of like the bit where everyone's heart's in the mouth, because we don't really know where the goals are going to come from now, and we were already struggling to score.
Mm-hmm.
And now that he's injured, because I can't see Andy Carroll coming on and scoring 3 or 4 goals for the rest of the season.
I think Gale's getting enough of a chance.
Yeah, I think this is the best squad that we've had within the past 5 years. I just think that it just looks like there needs to be some sort of shake-up at the club, because it just looks like everyone's disinterested and doesn't really know what they're doing. And I don't know whether that comes from the manager or higher up, or it's the players themselves. But I just feel like something needs to happen in order to kind of be the catalyst for the change at the club, kind of thing.
So I think it's very easy to point the finger at certain things, point at the manager or the players. But one thing I never hear being talked about in the press is, imagine being a player there like a Matt Ritchie who's been there for 5 seasons. You've seen failed takeover after failed takeover, protests outside of the ground, news stories coming out about the club, the fans protesting against your manager, Rafa Benitez leaving, everything that comes with it. It must be draining as a player.
Oh, it'd be so tense. It would be so tense. You can't even make a bad pass without all your fans like getting on your back on Twitter and all that.
Yeah.
Like, unless you're scoring goals, then nobody wants to even have you.
It's a hard place.
Yeah.
How much you putting on it? Sunderland, Newcastle, and Middlesbrough in the Championship next season.
I wouldn't be surprised.
The odds aren't even that high for that.
Well, to be fair, it's looking extremely likely. Sunderland are flying. You see it, but they're flying at the moment. Borough are comfortable mid-table, and Newcastle are, as you say, I don't know where the next one will come from. Another huge right against Aston Villa.
If they do end up there, do you think that could reinvigorate all 3 clubs to compete at the top?
Yeah, it would be interesting.
I think we'll struggle to get back up if we go down, to be honest, because I think we're top players will probably inevitably want to be away, like St. Maximin, Almiron and Wilson. So I think it'll be a struggle. Probably, I know we've done it easy in the past, but I think it'll be a struggle to come back up if we do go down.
But that's always the conversation whenever we do go down, though. Like, are these players going to stay? And 9 times out of 10, they actually do stay. And we just bounce straight up with flying colours. So I think St. Maximin might be hard to keep him.
Yes.
And Wilson as well.
Yeah. If we go down, then St. Maximin's price will just go down. Someone will just swipe him up. And but other than that, everybody else staying. Callum Wilson might stay just because he's a little bit older.
I think with Callum Wilson he got a 4-year contract. He'll have 3 years left on it, and he's quite injury prone. If you look at from his time at Bournemouth and Newcastle now, I know he had them 2 major ACL injuries, but he has been very injury prone. And that probably Newcastle will ask for him. They'll not sell him for 20 million they got him for. They'll want to make a profit of him. Will clubs in this current economic climate be prepared to pay that money for somebody in his 30s who's injury prone? That's the question I would ask. You may end up seeing Callum Wilson in the Championship if Newcastle go down.
Yeah,
he's too good for the Championship. But I mean, like you said, it just doesn't make sense really for someone to spend 30 million on him when he's that injury prone.